I can't pull something out of nothing. Because I've never tried to dispose of a body. So I wouldn't know what to say.
Jordan's messages.
Sponsored by Squarespace.
I never ask you guys any questions on messages because you have come here for me to give answers. But look, I don't know how to spell arrangements. I had Josh try. I don't even know if we spelled it right or not.
I checked. It's good.
It is?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, never mind. Josh already checked, so it's fine. If you want a free Blimey Cow t-shirt, it's only $5. Support us for just $5, and we will send you a t-shirt of your choice right to your door for free. SupportBlimeyCow.com is where you need to go. Let's get to the messages. Hey, Jordan and Josh. I am 21 years old and I still live at home with my parents because of college. But at home, I am not allowed to do many things I like watching violent or mature shows. Basically anything PG+. Sorry, this just seems like such a... Nobody likes movies and says, I can't watch movies that I like violent movies. You don't differentiate that if you're... whatever. Basically anything PG+, or playing any sort of console video game, which is the stuff I love. Anytime I am on my phone or computer, they constantly berate me and complain so that I cannot even enjoy what I'm doing. In addition, I have a few very close friends online. I am not able to talk to them outside of texting because of how my family is. Oh, and did I mention my family hates these friends? Probably because I met them online. But they are good people and are very devout Christians as well. My parents have done nothing but disrespect them and made false accusations against them. It's horrendous, and I cannot get it to stop. As I am nearing the end of college next year, I am looking to get a place to myself. Maybe a roommate, but somewhere away from my family. I think they are a toxic environment for me, and I can tell they will only pull me and my friends farther apart. I have constant anxiety at home, which often takes a toll on my health and sleep as well. Do you think it is a good decision to move away from them and move states to where my friends live? Like I said, I am really close with these friends, and they are more like my family than my real family. I feel like I am betraying my family in a way and have a lot of guilt. And I'm not sure. Yeah, you gotta get away from these people. You gotta stop. Look, this is insane. You're 21, okay? God help them, you're 21. What have they done? What have they done to you? You have to describe the movies you like as violent and mature to get the point across that you're just the normal person. You gotta differentiate it. What have they done to you? Look, there are parents, and then there are slave drivers. And you have slave drivers. You have the latter. They are enslaving you, not physically per se, Josh, because you could get out, you are 21, but mentally they are enslaving you to where when you're 22 and you've graduated, you're literally saying, I think I need to stay at home where they do these awful things and make me describe movies that I like as violent and mature. What have they done to you?
This is a classic example of parents who were too controlling and drove their kid out of the nest.
That's right. But you need to leave. When you graduate, you need to leave. And you don't need to leave because you're trying to get away from them. And I think this is the key point here. There are people who are so bitter and resentful to their parents that they're leaving because they're trying to escape something. You can't do that. That will ruin your life too. They'll still control you. You need to leave because it's the right thing to do. It's time. You are a mature person. You need, you're in a bad environment. You need to go off and be your own person. It's not because they're driving you away. It's because that's just the time that we're at now, and that's what you need to do given the circumstance. That's a way to take control and to not let them control you and then you're just gonna live bitter and angry the rest of your life. I don't care about your internet friends. I don't care where you go. The only thing that matters is why you are leaving, and you need to differentiate that in your mind so that you don't just turn into all of the friends that I had growing up that just lost their flipping minds. So
don't replace your family with this friend group, because once this friend group dissipates, you're gonna have another panic attack over losing these people.
Correct. And if you are just kind of like going along and, you know, believing whatever your family is, you know, telling you and stuff, you're gonna go from one belief. Josh and I were just talking about this off camera. You're gonna go from one belief to the next belief, and you're just gonna be led like a sheep to the slaughter. To just whatever anybody else is telling you, you're just gonna do that. Oh, I don't like what my parents said, so I'm gonna go and believe and do what these other people are doing. It's just a horrible way to live. There's no critical thinking. You're just purely emotion-based, going from state to state. And I've seen it before, and it never ends well. It literally never ends well. It is impossible for it to end well for you if you do that. So I'm saying, forget the internet friends. I don't care. You can still hang out with them, whatever. But make the whole decision based on, why am I leaving? Am I leaving because they're controlling me? Or am I leaving because I am a human, I have entity, and I can make a decision? It's not that I'm scared of you. It's an amazing answer. Let's get to the next question. Or was that the last one? I can't remember. We got one more. Now guys, as you may know, we recently relaunched our supporter community. The tricky part was figuring out just how to market the fact that we were transitioning from Patreon over to our own website for our community. So we created a page on our website where people could go to sign up for updates. And then when the launch day came, the URL converted to a page with all the details for the big day. It went so smoothly. It all looked great, and we want to say a sincere thank you to Squarespace for making it all just so easy. Our main website, blimeycow.com, is built with Squarespace, so creating these types of pages is super easy and takes just minutes. Whatever you're working on, you need your own space on the web, and the beginning of the year is a fantastic time to finally just sit down and say, it's time to finally do this. Whether it's a blog, portfolio, web store, YouTube channel, or whatever else you want to display or promote, Squarespace has what you need. All the templates look great, and you can customize them to do whatever you want. You can create an online store selling physical, digital, or service products easily. Plus, you can create custom merch with print on demand. It's insane. They even handle shipping for you. So what do you want to build? I want you to listen to me, okay? You can do it right now with Squarespace. It's time to finally build that website you've been putting off. Head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to our link squarespace.com/cow, because there you're going to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/cow. Now, let's get back to the messages. Dear Jordan and Josh, J and J. That sounds like a
Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson?
Don't do that.
Then why did you do that? I have recently moved in with my partner. He is awesome. Mostly it's going great. I've got a bad feeling about this, Josh. The thing I'm struggling with is that now we are together all the time, and that means he wants to do everything with me. For example, sometimes I just want to go on a bike ride by myself, but he wants to come with me. And then when I tell him I want to go by myself, he gets sad, and then I feel bad. How do I tell him that we don't have to do everything together and that I need to be alone sometimes? And how do I not feel guilty for saying I need alone time? This is ridiculous. This is the stupidest, most petty message I have ever received. Liv. Her name is Liv, 21. Occasionally suffocating. You have suffocated your life. It is not this dude that you're with, okay? You have chosen to move in with your partner. You have chosen to move in with him. And now everything else, I don't give a D about any of it else. I don't care about any of that, okay? You're just being petty and suffocating yourself because of this original decision. Josh, there's not much else to say. I mean, it's just what it is. It's just a shame, and it's look. The thing that annoys me when people, it's just the cluelessness. It's like, have you not seen this show long enough that you throw this little factoid in there, and then at the end, the whole question is about how all these little petty things that this guy is doing. Like, he wants to be around you, and you're like, but you just brushed over the fact that you just randomly moved in with this dude.
Dear Jordan, I murdered my sibling, and now I'm having trouble disposing of the body.
Yeah, where to put the body?
What do I do?
What's the best way?
Well, it's kind of annoying. Like,
yeah.
Where do you put a body?
Right.
Anyways, occasionally suffocating.
I can't, exactly, I cannot relate to the question, is what I'm saying. I can't pull something out of nothing, because I've never tried to dispose of a body. So I wouldn't know what to say. I have theories on probably the best way to do it. All I'm trying to say is I cannot relate to this whatsoever, so it is difficult for me to give advice, so I'm just going to go, like I always do, I get down to the root of the problem, and the root of the problem is that you are suffocating yourself. It's not this random dude you decided to sleep with, okay? I want him out of your life, I want you out of your life, and I want you to make a new life. And that is the answer.
Live alone, bike alone.
That's it.
Live alone, bike alone.
Live alone, bike alone. Living arrangements. It's a thing that we all have to deal with. Some people have a living arrangement with their animals. Some people have a living arrangement with people they're not married to. Other people have arrangements with people they are married to, or with their parents, Josh. And we all have consequences for each of them. A dog poops on the floor. A person that you're living with doesn't wants to bike with you. That's a problem. Your parents are telling you not to watch violent films or text your friends. So, you've got to choose your battles. Don't be messy. And leave good messages.